To open software, double-click on the icon of TTP. Separate logins for operational level, manager level, and guest level ensure security and misuse of the software. To log in, enter the username, password, and click on OK. You can see the main menu here. It has two options. New transformer test for testing new transformer and edit transformer test to retrieve and edit the information of a pre-tested transformer. To view details of a pre-tested transformer, click on Edit Transformer Test. The list of all tested transformers pops up. Select any one transformer and then click on Edit button. It is easy for storage and retrieval of all the test reports. The screen titled Work Order entry gets opened. While feeding information of a new transformer, you need to enter sales order number, serial number, units, job ratings, customer name, customer reference number on this page, and then select the reference standard from IS 2026, IEC 60076, ANSI C57, and IS 11171. All logics, calculations, screens, formulae, and the report format is automatically decided based on reference standard selected. It is capable of printing reports complying with all national and international standards. Select the appropriate type of transformer like auto transformer, furnace transformer, rectifier transformer, power transformer, distribution transformer, generator transformer, locomotive transformer, etc. You can conduct various types of inspections on a single transformer by selecting the appropriate option like final, internal, after short circuit, customer inspection, etc. Lastly, you need to input issue date, testing date, names of the testing persons, approved by, witnessed by, etc. Once all the information on this page is filled up, click on Save button and click on Next to go to the next screen. This screen depicts transformer rating data sheet. Select the phase, either 3-phase or single phase, followed by type of windings, either 2 windings, 3 windings, or 3 windings auto transformer. Based on these selections, a vector list will appear. Choose the appropriate vector group from the list. Now, select winding designation from the options primary, secondary, and tertiary. If you are using the 3-winding transformer, tertiary tab will be highlighted, else it disabled. Enter terminal notation like 1U, 1V, 1W for primary and 2U, 2V, 2W, 2N for secondary. You can even change terminal rotation as per the customer's need. For example, you can enter X1, X2, X3 or RYB, etc. Then select the type of cooling from the given options ONAN, OFWF, ODAF, etc. Maximum 4 types of cooling can be selected. However, you must enter the rated capacity for the selected type of cooling, followed by rated voltage for primary, secondary, and tertiary windings. The facility of the dual voltage ratio for that winding is also provided. Based on the rated capacity and rated voltage, Rated current gets calculated automatically. Connections appear automatically based on selection of vector group. Select the frequency of 50 Hz or 60 Hz, followed by the reference temperature 75, 85 or 125 degrees centigrade depending upon the transformer under test. After completing this, go to the next screen, Transformer Rating 2. Here, key in values of insulation level, lighting impulse level, and alternating current level for line terminals and neutral terminals for all windings wherever applicable. Select the type of tap changers like OLTC, OCTC, both or none. Then enter voltage variation for respective tap changers in percentage and steps. In the case of distribution transformers, the option of measuring resistance from phase to phase or phase to neutral is available. It automatically calculates I square R losses. Save this information and move on to the next screen. The screen is showing 12 tests. You can add more tests by clicking on Add button. You can add up to 51 tests belonging to routine, type, special, and mechanical tests which can be conducted on the transformers. You can choose as many tests from this list as needed. The tests shown in black color are already selected and the red colored tests are available for selection. To add the test to the selected test list, all you need to do is select the test and add it by clicking on Activate button. Once all required tests are selected and added, then click on Load button. The added tests appear at the end of the test list. Now you can save the list of tests as selected. The green colored tests are already conducted while black colored tests are yet to be conducted. To conduct the test, you just have to double click on the respective test name. Now, let us see how voltage ratio test is conducted. In first 4 columns, that is, tap number, HV winding showing variation in voltage, LV winding at constant voltage and calculated ratio is generated automatically. Also, the data in the last column, that is, tolerance is generated automatically. Normal tap is also identified automatically. Measured ratio is captured either from ratio meter or by entering the data manually. To acquire data online, place the cursor on the respective tab and click on the Acquire button. If the ratio meter is connected to the computer, this data is acquired automatically. If the data obtained is out of tolerance, it will be indicated in red color. Similarly, one can acquire entire data for all the taps, save it, and generate the report. If you wish to calculate the ratio through multiplying factor and deviation, click on Select to enter the data manually. Enter multiplying factor and deviation in respective boxes. It automatically calculates the ratio. You can take printout of this screen by clicking on Print button. Click on Back button to move on to conduct other test. To conduct vector voltage measurement test, double-click on Measurement of Voltage Ratio and check Phase Displacement and click on Vector Voltage Measurement again. The vector diagram with the desired terminal notations gets generated automatically. Voltage can be acquired from the load manager or multimeter for given combinations. Software will match all the conditions and will inform whether the vector group is confirmed or not. Click on Print button to take a printout. This is the actual print preview of the report. If you want to measure load loss, just double-click on it. Now, select Supply Winding, Short Winding, Cooling and its rated capacity. Enter the guaranteed figure for the first, normal and last tap. Rest of the data gets acquired automatically from the power analyzer or loss measurement system. Top oil temperature and the bottom oil temperature are obtained from the temperature scanner connected to the computer. To acquire online data from the power analyzer, place the cursor on the respective tab and click on the Acquire button, and it measures voltage, load current and loss automatically. A single click on the calculation button will fetch all the results like copper loss, total copper loss, corrected loss, stray loss, load loss, reactance and impedance at ambient temperature as well as at reference temperature. Click on Print button to take printout and give it to the customer for verification. You can also get the comparison of test results and guaranteed results with the circuit diagrams. To conduct temperature rise test, also called heat run test, double-click on it. Select Supply Winding, Short Winding and type of cooling. Remaining data comes automatically. If you have already conducted load loss, no load loss and resistance, this data gets generated automatically. Now, to acquire data from the temperature scanner, select the Auto checkbox, enter interval in minutes. To capture online data from the scanner at pre-selected intervals, select the channels of the temperature scanner for ambient temperature, top oil temperature, cooler inlet, cooler outlet temperature, etc. and click on Acquire button. The temperature data appears automatically from the scanner after the specified interval. Once the temperature gets stabilized, software highlights for reducing the current or to shut down. Post shutdown after 12 hours or 24 hours, depending on your need. Click on the measurement of resistance. Select the winding on which you have to take the resistance and click on Start Resistance button. The timer starts. To acquire resistance data automatically after stabilized meter reading, click on Acquire Data button and obtain the resistance value from the resistance meter. After obtaining entire data, click on Extrapolate tab to get 0th value. Then click on Graph button to create the cooling curve graph. You can take a printout of this and submit to the customer for verification. Clicking on the Determination of Temperature tab, it automatically calculates parameters like gradient, winding temperature and winding resistance at switch off, top oil temperature rise, winding temperature rise, and hot spot temperature rise calculation, etc. Likewise, one can conduct all the other tests. Automated data acquisition increases the accuracy of the report by reducing the chance of errors. Let us compare this with what is generally done to conduct temperature test. Without TTP, one conducts the temperature test for 12 hours or 24 hours. Temperatures are noted and then calculations are done using Microsoft Excel. Over and above, one has to compulsorily dedicate to note the entire data, draw the cooling curve, and finally do all calculations manually by spending minimum half an hour on it. TTP software helps you to reduce the testing time, calculation time, and gives error-free reports and helps utilize the manpower for other productive work. Clicking on Print Report gives all the printouts arranged in an order with proper page numbering with index sheet, with ease and convenience. ITTRS has provision to test multiple transformers in one go. This is mainly used for smaller transformers of rating less than 100 kVA. New bulk transformer test is to test newly manufactured transformers in lots, and edit bulk transformer test is to retrieve and edit the information of pre-tested transformers in lots. To test the new transformers in bulk, click on New Bulk Transformer Test and select the test which you wish to conduct. It includes all routine tests like insulation resistance, voltage ratio, winding resistance, no load loss, and separate source voltage and induced over voltage. For example, select winding resistance test. Enter customer name, select phase, enter the number of transformers to test, then click on Add button to display blank spaces for entering the serial numbers. Place the cursor and click on Acquire button to capture the resistance data. Likewise, acquire or enter resistance data for all other transformers in the lot and other tabs as required. Click on Save button to save the data and print the data. To conduct load loss test, Enter transformer input rating, voltage and guaranteed value of current at 50 and 100%. Acquire temperature from temperature scanner. Acquire load loss at ambient for 50% rated current. Software automatically calculates load loss at 75 degrees centigrade. The sum of no load and load loss at 50% gets automatically calculated in the software as no load loss test is already conducted. Acquire the voltage, load loss at ambient temperature from power analyzer for 100% rated current. It automatically calculates load loss at 75 degrees centigrade. The sum of no load and load loss at 100% is automatically calculated in the software. Click on Save button to save the data and take the printout. Likewise, you can conduct all the routine tests. Apart from the full report that you have seen, there is a facility to print short report and extra short report. Whereas, extra short report gives 20 transformers testing data in one page. Short report is available on 2 to 5 sheets and is used to reduce the number of pages for the test reports. Also, there is facility to take the printouts of test reports on A4 size blank sheets or on letterhead. Software has the facility to capture data from any type of communicable instrument by selecting the instrument and its communication port. To go to the instrument list, select the instrument menu and click on Select Instruments. The list of instruments used for various tests appears. For load loss or no load loss, you want to capture the data from analyzer? Then, select the make of power analyzer. Select port like RS232, GPIB, USB, etc. Select the instrument ID. Make it active by clicking on Select checkbox. Select the PC name from which you want to capture and go to the respective test to acquire the data from that instrument. The software has inbuilt drivers compatible for all makes and models of test instruments. Availability of most of the instrument drivers make the application independent of the instruments being used for test measurement. Prolific is committed to keep on adding driver for the instruments to be developed in future. Another advantage with TTP software is that you can store the information of multiple transformers and analyze the data by using the analysis report. You can generate MIS reports. If you wish to know the number of transformers manufactured during a particular period, just select the period and click on Print button. The list of transformers manufactured during this period gets generated. In analysis report, you can obtain the work order number, serial number of the transformer, customer name, testing date, MVA, impedance, guaranteed impedance, voltage rating, tap changer type, and type of transformer. You can also get reports based on customer's name, MVA rating, inspection type, test-wise, etc. Database backup facility also provided to maintain the copies of database so that these additional copies may be used to restore the corrupted or lost data. To take database backup, go to the utility menu and click on database backup. Select the drive, path and file name and click on backup button to take the database backup. ITTRS enables your customers a convenient and cost-saving option to view online test data over internet from their location. This ensures real-time customer participation in the entire testing process and simultaneously obviates the need to be present at site during testing. To enable customer to witness testing process, online test engineer can issue username and password to the customer. Test engineer can go to the main menu and click on web-based system for allowing transfer of data for internet viewing. ITTRS can also be integrated with ERP, that is SAP or BAAN, etc. for exchange of design, order and test information seamlessly. To integrate with ERP, go to the main menu and click on ERP system. There is a facility of printing formula sheet for losses and temperature rise test that can be provided to the customer. To take the printout of formula sheet, go to the utility menu and click on formula sheet for losses or formula sheet to temperature rise. Prolific provides support on 24 hours basis for any of the issues brought to its notice. Prolific makes use of email, phone, fax, online chat, online download facilities to ensure its customers get unmatched support in the industry. Use of internet technologies by Prolific ensures customer feeling that the Prolific is at their doorsteps. Today's technological advancements have made physical presence of software maintenance engineer at site avoidable and at times superfluous. Truly, Prolific's ITTRS brings about the positive and permanent change in the way transformers are tested on the test floor and provides long-lasting benefits to all stakeholders involved in the process. The manufacturer, the customer, and the last but not the least, brings back the smile on the face of the testing engineer. Let the versatile, comprehensive, and user-friendly TTP magic work for you. Prolific, the automation people.